grab a notebook and pen now and write down what you perceive your brand to be. So ask at the top the question, what is my brand? Then, what would I like my brand to be? Then, what do I want people to say about me and my business when I'm not in the room? And then finally write down, what would I like to feel about my brand? And again, just write that down. But don't get too worried about it. Remember, done is better than perfect. So many times we wait to have the perfect logo, the perfect website, the perfect feeling about our brand. But just remember, start doing things. Start making the Instagram content, start making the YouTube videos, start the podcast, whatever it is you need to do in order to build your brand. Just start doing it now. Your first step is just decide on your camera. You can use a phone camera, that's absolutely fine. And you can just simply have a ring light in front of you. If you haven't got that, then just sit or stand in front of a window. Then you want to film your first video. So your video can be super short. It can be 1 minute if you wanted to, it can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whichever feels good for you. You want to then make sure you set up your YouTube channel. So simply decide on your name, set up your account and post your first video. Now, of course, you can do lots of editing if you want. You can work externally with an editor or you can do it yourself very easily, particularly if you've got an iPhone, and there's also lots of apps that you can use as well to edit. But you may find that you want to just upload a really simple video without much editing. Then it's about consistency. So you really need to be uploading at least once a week. You want to talk about what you feel comfortable talking about, what you love, because that will really come across in your videos. So just start simple, start with the thing that feels the most easy for you and just get going and make a commitment to consistency. And that's the key to growing your YouTube channel. I really believe at a very deep level that to be successful in business, you can't try and be everything to everyone. But as soon as you start making everything you do, from your marketing to your delivery of your products or your services, to be specific to your soulmate client. And sometimes you can't put into words why that person is your soulmate client. You just know that there's a connection there in some way. But often your soulmate client is you before your transformation. So I'm just going to explain what that means. So the best way to explain this is an example of when I went through the chronic illness of ME. So I was very ill and then I healed myself. So that was a transformation. Then I started teaching other people, and my soulmate clients were people who were either going through an illness or they were going through a difficult time with their health. But my clients tend to be me before the transformation. Women in wellness who teach maybe yoga or face yoga, or they're holistic practitioners, or they're in well-being in some way, or they have a business or career where they feel self-care and well-being is an important part of it. And they want to scale that business and understand how they can scale that business to a multiple six-figure business, but they want to do it in a soulful way, a conscious way, a way that makes them help other people, but they're still looking after themselves and their self-care along the way. So really have a little think about who your soulmate client is and how you can help them to transform in the way that you have transformed as well.